This piece simply entitled, My Mama. Don't play or hate me, congratulate me. I'm sure the one you had was just fine. But if you know what my family and my friends know now, you probably wish you had a mama like mine. My mama the sweetest, kindest woman on earth. My mama's hardworking and always on the grind. My mama's loving, thoughtful, and generous to a fault. My mama's truly one of a kind. My mama like some kind of superwoman. You should have seen the stuff she done did. Worked 2 and 3 jobs, put herself through nursing school, at that same time raised 4 kids. My mama came up the hard way. A poor Alabama girl, you see. My mama's the first one in my whole entire family to ever get a college degree. My mama came from a very big family, 8 brothers, 6 sisters too. My mama was born right in the middle, so in my family, my mama's the glue. People call my mama first when they have a problem. My mama's educated, articulate, and wise. And they value her opinion and judgment as much as I do. They know my mama don't tell no lies. They didn't take my mama with them to talk to people for them. My mama not talk to folks playing games. My mama be like, your resolution is totally unsatisfactory, please tell me your supervisor's name. And whenever their kids get sick, injured, or hurt, before they go to the doctor, they call my mama first. She's the family lawyer, paralegal, bail bomber, and banker, as well as the family doctor, psychiatrist, and nurse. See, my mama's devotion to family is relentless, though sometimes misguided it seems. I watched her carry a man for 20-something years while he just bounced from dream to dream. And I can't begin to tell you all the good-hearted things my mama done to help out a family member, a close friend. She's opened up her home and loaned out hundreds of dollars while knowing she wasn't gonna see it again. But even when we were poor, I never had a bad Christmas. When I was hungry, I always ate. When it seemed like it wasn't gonna be enough meat to go around, it was my mama with only beans on her plate. But it's deeper than that, y'all. My mama the truth. I'm knowing she cooked some more chicken. But when my sister and I finished cleaning our plate, she'd be like, there's some more meat for y'all if you want it in the kitchen. See, that's the kind of mama that my mama is. The reason I'm the man I am today. Taught me right from wrong, to work hard and respect my elders, and I wouldn't have had it any other way. Some people think my mama's like some kind of angel, but I've seen I have to concur. Because I watched her go a lot further for her family and friends than they ever would have went for her. And I've seen her do some amazing things through the years, and never once did she ask for recognition or glory. My mama's modest, humble, and soft-spoken, but I'll be damned if I ain't gonna tell her story. So I wrote this poem to thank my mama for the wonderful things she's done, for her discipline and her guidance, for her laughter and her fun. I thank my mama for running interference when my pops wouldn't leave me be, and for jumping in front of some of those licks that he threw that was supposed to be meant for me. And for those days she showed up at my school for lunch with that big bag of Burger King. Got me sucking on a double Whopper with cheese while they niggas begging me for onion ring. I thank my mama for being a light in the dark, for all this my strength and wisdom in this crazy world. For all those mistakes she wouldn't let me make, like when I was begging her to get a Jerry curl. And I thank my mama for caring for me when I was sick and burning with fever. For not being mad when I did stupid stuff like breaking my arm, jumping a ditch, playing Evil Knievel. She's my inspiration when I need to be inspired. She's my second wind after I hit that wall. I think about the amazing things she's done, and suddenly my obstacles don't seem hard at all. And I know everyone thinks their mother is special, but I truly believe I have an extra special one. Because as I grow older, I find the thing I'm most proud of is being my mama's son. So those of y'all think I'm exaggerating or feel my mama's too good to be true, like I said, don't play or hate, congratulate. I'm sorry about your luck. Oh, yeah. Nanny, nanny, boo, boo. That's my mama, y'all.
I refuse to sit silently while this nation systematically abuses and openly executes people of color. I think we all might have a right to be angry. This is about his body being left on the street for 4 hours to start the decomposing process after he was gunned down by the cops, like strange fruit left to rot for all the neighbors to see. It's about Mike Brown only being 18. Unnecessary force, abuse of authority, racial profiling, lynchings in black bodies, hanging. It's being shut up and shut down. It's being told that we have imagined police brutality for decades. There's a nasty storm brewing. This is about black being criminalized. Wide noses, stolen culture, and refusing to live in a whitewashed world, and systematically degrading our brown boys and girls. Police reform, black urban removal, and being told to be respectful without expecting any respect in return. It's being allowed to protest peacefully. It's the preschool to prison pipeline. Seeing a felon, not a father. It's a broken taillight standing outside a convenience store, daring to question authority, playing with toy guns in a park, shopping at Walmart, concealing carry, junk food and liquor stores on every inner city corner, food deserts, and public schools providing a shitty education because we're poor. Mugshots of victims strewn in the daily news. This is being told this brutal persecution is our fault. It's I can't breathe 11 times and Freddie Gray's severed spine and hands up and don't shoot and still, goddammit, no indictment. We're shaking off these shackles. This is about good cops stopping bad cops and explaining to my white children why their uncles and their cousins and their mama are in constant danger. Being my brother's keeper, chokeholds and Jim Crow, being already woke, having 23 reasons and counting and 300 cotton picking years of being full because microaggression stems from being genocide descendants. I'm going to say that one more time. Microaggression stems from being genocide descendants. And Tamir Rice, the boy was only 12 years old. It's Emmett Till's bloated body being just another brick in the wall. Congress in white hoods, surviving in the hood, hoodies, privilege, and poverty, supremacy, niggers, and crack babies. My heart racing every time my brother leaves because the thought in the back of my head is this going to be the last time he's ever seen because driving while black will give a motherfucker PTSD. It's CNN, Fox News media, and the mainstream media as a whole in their blame loop. It's civil rights and moving the movement forward, staying the course. It's the ADD clips of murder on Facebook, blackface on college campuses, the failed war on drugs, Chris Columbus and every aspect of our black culture being raped. It's the White House being built by slaves. It's a national debate when blacks ask police to stop murdering us. Black pride, race, fists, having a seat or taking a knee. We've become an endangered species. Our civil liberties are secondary. Hey, all lives matter is code for white lives matter. Our country is on fire. This is coming home safely, but joining the front lines even if it means my life. Privilege, affluence, a 40% more likely to face prison. It's the Air Jordans and the for-profit mass incarceration. It's get your hand out my pocket, anger, hurt, and frustration with nowhere to put it because we're constantly being silenced. Billy clubs, tear gas, rubber bullets, cop dogs, and fire hoses. The children are marching. 4 little black girls in a church in Alabama and a prayer group in North Carolina. This is about formation, awareness, and grace when I'm faced with nothing but hateful, racist faces. This chip on my shoulder is in the shape of a cracked whip. Being told black people don't matter and we just got to deal with it. It's putting the dead on trial. Being shot while walking away, standing still with our hands up, or even laying on the ground. It's the government flooding impoverished communities with drugs. Katrina, FEMA, the welfare system, and the twisted constitution. Look, we're cutting this noose. This is about Black Lives Mattering too. It's justice for all, not some. Being part of the solution, not the problem. It's being told to prove the brutality with zero regards to history. Here's the short list. Syphilis experiments, brown bag tests, and 3 fists. Congress spending 8 years stonewalling our black president. The whole world seeing it, and it's just a fucking embarrassment. Shoot to kill, stop and frisk, comply or die. Not you, but other black people. Or, oh my God, can I touch your hair? Jesus. No, you speak so well. You people, those people, hey. I'm okay with separate but equal. It's lead-filled water in Flint and the entire city being abandoned. This is about respect for your fellow human. Unauthorized sterilizations and hashtags say her name and our leaders being assassinated. This is for the general welfare and hearing our prayer. And if we must, we will dismantle this sectarian establishment brick by hypocritical brick. Oh, shit! The revolution will be televised, broadcasted, tweeted, posted, Snapchat, and Periscoped. Our hostile battle is full. We sit quietly no more and demand equal justice under law. This is our American dream too, and that's exactly what Black lives are fighting for. Thank you.
Tell me I can't. Tell me I won't. Tell me how I'm doing this all wrong. See, kid, you don't really look the part. Well, first of all, I'm an adult man, so who cares? I sound the role. And I got this whole vision in the 2020 spectacles. Plus, I got a whole poetry family behind me, so tonight I'll let you borrow some insight. My goals are insight, so tonight let me show you what happens when you happen to incite me to write some cocky shit. I'll attack the status quo so hard it'll have you and the girl you callin' boo straight just going, ooh. And I'm pigmentally challenged, and I'm willing to point out the fact that that means I can glow brighter. No, seriously, shine a spotlight on me, and I'll glow brighter. I'll let you examine every fault and flaw, so y'all are just helping me. See, I'ma fix it, then remix it into a piece, piecing the puzzling paradigms into poetic paradises. This flow is how I fade away, and I literally fought battles on microphones to find this zone, so you're gonna have to wage war, cause you're looking daffy, so you better duck when I write hooks. Get it? Right hooks? Can't take it? I won't let you. So tell me I can't. Tell me I won't come up to the scene and make a multi-statewide statement. See, I'm out here grinding so hard, I'm making whetstones jealous. Then I teamed up with sharp tongues with sharper rhymes and the sharpest minds. They so free-minded, my team couldn't have came early enough. Then you're gonna need a crowbar to pry away the unity that we have defined clearly with poetry. We'll pound a new, unique perspective till you lit slamming your heads into walls. Call that shit crazy knowledge. And as a poet, I don't need kick, snare, and bass to rock the place. Just place a mic in my hand and it's like handing a gladiator a sword. I'm finna do damage. Mortal Kombat finishing with fencing, but I'm not finished with white fences. Not on a, why can't we be friends? Kick more like we are allies, so shit. A decent deviant knows how to lie outside of the norm, so I am the control Z to this copy and paste industry, undoing all the calamities they have decided to put onto me. So one time for the one time, I just want you to realize that there's no blueprint on lane construction. You gotta go make your own. And to anyone who says you won't, display your middle phalanges in perfect symmetry and prove them wrong. Thank you, guys.
No one is perfect, but everybody lies. They claim to be the truth, but they be full of lies. Just look them in the eyes. Why they looking surprised? Take life as it comes, but stay focused on the prize. See, life is a test, but you gotta learn your lessons. See, life is a gift. We have to acknowledge all our blessings. I am more. It shines through my skin, lips, and eyes. I'm educated and I've learned to see through all the lies. We are more beautiful. We just have to wake up and see. Anything that we could think, we can make up a way to be. Somewhere around the lines, we have all been misguided, chasing money, cars, clothes, material. Objects has us blinded. When you close your eyes, tell me, what do you see? It's more black and it's been that way for all eternity. Knowing my ancestors were all kings and queens, see, we can be more, but we have the potential to be the same thing. Royalty and loyalty, we have to be true to oneself. But how can we be rich when we have no knowledge of self-wealth? Disregard superficial labels given to us by others. We can recreate our own images, such as our Black Panther brothers. Mass incarceration, because we know that we are more. They lie and miseducate just to keep us on board, bound to a way of living in which they can't control. They know that we are special once we set out our own goals. See, we become the best in everything that we do. See, we're destined to be more, but see, the gift lies within you. See, I don't want a good job. I create my own destiny, doing the unimaginable while discovering my own destiny. I am more. Thank you. Hey.
Gloves off. So you want to poke the dragon, huh? So you want to get this dragon, huh? So the dragon's been poked. This is no drill, not a joke. You would wish you could revoke on your shit, now you will choke. My dude, I'm white boy scary, so please say your Hail Marys. Your sorries, please spare me. You tempted and fucking dared me, so gloves off, bitch. Don't make me regret saving my pussy for a dickhead that likes to push me. I'm a queen, you fucking joker, you almost average stroker. You got me too hyped for a toker. You settle for mediocre, but motherfuck that shit. I want more. But I digress. I told y'all about this fly pussy and killer head. It's gushy. I serve it up like sushi. I grab them damn dreads. Like too many of y'all can get it. Like 5 girls and 1 guy. Like 4, I can't lie. I would suck you all dry. I stay thirsty, my friends. My faults are highlighted. I feel slighted. I feel slighted, misguided, but all of your wrongs are righted when they should have took a left. Swerve, my dude. You said it's me you deserve, my dude. You working my last nerve, my dude. I've been reserved, my dude. Don't make me eat your own words, my dude. Your pocket tighter than a nut, pussy, you grown fucking baby, you wussy. Why don't you focus on being a man instead of twiddling your fucking thumbs, waiting for this goddess to perform a fucking miracle? Boy, I'm way too lyrical. I'm too nice with my bad self. I'm feeling myself. My soul found health. I found my wealth. My aura is bright. In love with my third eyesight. Fuck Batman. I am the Nite. So continue to feed that coin, and maybe you will join the souls I collected, with the terror I collected, with the bodies I dissected, with this hacksaw between my jaws. Don't make me put these paws on you, these claws on you. Your flesh and soul will for war on you. Did it dawn on you I could take a trip to assemble the guys, to put a bullet between your eyes? My monster I cannot disguise. I don't like her, I despise. But I'll drink, meditate, and get baptized. But I don't apologize. You guys, I just can't lie. My monster's the meanest, scary bitch. A demon or a witch. My chill switch, it never worked. But I'm hella irked, you motherfucking jerk. And I still bury your bloody fate with my forgiving ass. But no, don't pass. I'm the boss. As a matter of fact, here, hold my purse. You brought on this curse, roots and obeying my verse. My black don't crack nor bleed, but it feeds on strife. So you actually gave me life. Father of my insanity, let me stop before you drop. My dude, I'm angry. It's privileged, white boy scary. I let my bombs drop.
Give it up for Kiki. You saw she tried to drop the mic on me? That nigga was about to coming to America, nigga. Sexual chocolate. Give it up for Kiki, y'all. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Shay. Her birthday in 15 minutes. Y'all ain't gonna keep coming to me about y'all birthdays. I don't really care. I'm a Cancer. My birthday in July, nigga. I don't really care about y'all birthday. This next person coming up is every poet's favorite poet. I'm a comedian and he's one of my favorite poets. He's a little out of shape now, so his poets might take a lot of breaths. You know, his body ain't used to this weight. But please put your hands together for every poet's favorite poet, Mr. Black Soul. Come on now, wake up. We only got a few more.
Yeah. I'm gonna do 2 pieces, I'm gonna get up out of here. Appreciate y'all for sticking around. I love this shit too. That's what I'm talking about already. Everything is subject to manipulation or temptation. That's the truth. For instance, you can take pressure and this carbon girl and then this woman manifest a diamond, but what if she was meant to be your lining? Your protection from the outside as you slide in. You know me, black soul, perception and function, it's always defining. And I'm kind of like that metaphor, just a little high, so let me break down the science. What if that pressure, if she was meant to be your piping? And all you concerned about is the piping. Making her pay what she weighs, ignoring her confidence, bleeding her dry, rearranging love into a lie in her mind through the stressing and the crying. Bitch, nigga, you are hiding behind a bravado. Flexing a fake ass, women can't control me motto when her name is on the lease and her daughter looks just like you. Stop saying keep it real, cause when I spit, you ignore truth. I get blank stares, cold glances. Literally hear crickets in the place. What a disgrace. How many I know are down to talk hot shit, but ain't willing to run the race. In the quiet of my mental space, I contemplate and think, damn, ain't too much really changed. Being black is still beautiful and still hard as fuck. Police are still necessary and necessarily lynch killing niggas. Difference is, it's on YouTube. To me, that's what's up. What? It's hard to cover up. It can go viral in 2.2. But what's confusing, dude, is 500 years later, we still debate on what to do. But thankfully, the pendulum swings both ways. In the midst of the malice, life and nature just so had it that I was coated and matted in eternal balance. Geometric order etched into my skin, intricate to my soul. I am the amplification of frequency and energy. I am universal control. It also is what I seek. A manifestation of a dream is who I be. An idol of persistence and consistency, consistently commenting, please show me. You see deeper than the surface. You are more than worth it. Your soul is nourishment smooth like butter, effortless in it shine like my rhymes, even if they had a stutter. Who the fuck you playing with? Don't you know because of a hoodie in this skin, I can get killed on a mistaken identity, bitch? And a few might ride quick, some might tip a fifth, roll a splunt, light a blip, might even candle vigilant. The vigilant might expose the clips, showing cowards holding clips. The cowards might do a bid, and after that it's back to normal biz. Not to mention in the midst of this, I'm still dead. And how many of you know wouldn't have a fuck to give? See, that whole narrative is whack. And though I study to expand my mind and enlighten my people, it's like I gotta throw in a couple niggas and fuck yous just for you to remember I'm black. As if what I speak is not what I see every day as I walk down the street, and this ain't my reality, but in my mind I'm like at ease. Cause that happens every day. So forgive me. It's merely a point of immaturity when I look at you as if you crazy. Instead of cursing this beast, edifying your faith, sharpening what you believe, you rather label me a false teacher, making it easy to perceive my purpose as being to deceive, when in actuality what I receive, I'm pitching it to you like it's the only thing that matters. Misdirection to counter the infection. This is a lyrical hook and ladder, so y'all ain't hearing me. I'll set you up for the score. Why not? We play for the same team. When you hear me scream, move the weight. There's no time to wait. Only sacrificing, I'm fighting. With my back against the wall, but if that wall becomes my brother, the empire we build will never fall. So y'all ain't hearing me. They ain't hearing me. Y'all rather get that cookie cutter, rah-rah, everyday, mind-numbing, anger-dumping bullshit that so many say. Not me. Not my poetry. See, I do this for the love. I take notice of my environment. Notice in my nature forever growing. I call that preparation for retirement. I was taught the journey is the glory. So I understand the soul requirement. That's why I'm penning these lines so y'all don't call me a liar. I'm out here shining it on every nook and cranny. Ready to debunk urban myths and tales from your granny so you can stop babysitting that ignorance like a bad nanny and let the fucking crowd that's the first time you started to listen. I wish I could start this piece from the top, roll a joint, get to that part and scream out, you missed the fucking point. Punchlines become triggers. And I want you to live. So used to an artist trying to take from you, you suspicious of what I instill. In this box that are these bars, this present that I have to give. It's the type I meditate on to become still. Be real. Use that knowledge of self. And put them fake ass expectations forever on the shelf. I said become real. Be still. Use that knowledge of self. And leave these unrealistic expectations forever on the shelf. Black Soul.
Opened up for comics, even though he's not a comedian. He's been all over the nation touring, doing poetry. He's the only black person I know still rocking mutton chops. Like, you ever seen the big ass, thick ass 72 sideburns? That nigga got a Hugh Hefner smoker jacket on and shit. That nigga trying to suck some pussy tonight. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But before I bring him up, man, let's give a shout out to Dez the poet over here. This nigga looked like he was on Johnny Gill's album cover, just laying on the side. I ain't seen a nigga in a motherfucking turtleneck since '63, nigga. I ain't even know they made them. That look like it's just a turtleneck little snap-on. He like, that nigga just hit his neck like, turtleneck just flapped around this shit real quick. Oh, sing me a song, nigga. That's what you need to do. Fuck some poetry. But let me bring this old voluptuous chocolate nigga up here from Mobile, Alabama. Yeah, this nigga's voluptuous. Look at his smoker's coat. That's why he got voluptuous, because the motherfucker's satin. I ain't even know niggas wore satin still. I bet you that nigga got a velour sweatsuit at home. But man, please put your hands together. This man traveled a long way to bless the stage. This is a national poet. He's tours with big comics. Put your hands together like y'all paid big money to see him. For Huggy.
Oh my God, I can't believe we're really gonna do this. How does this work?
She my queen bee, and I'm her loyal and faithful drone. That honey's so good, ain't never leaving her alone. Whenever she's game, this facing beard a furry throne, you see, winter is coming, and I plan on keeping that ass warm. Y'all watch Game of Thrones? Y'all ain't get that shit, did you? Nah, fuck it. I make her come with my tongue, without even licking her. Make her fiend for the dick, without even sticking her. 90% of good sex is all in the head, so I mind fuck her properly long before she's in bed. Sometimes I walk up to her and I whisper real polite, and I be like, I'm gonna fuck the shit out you when I see you tonight. And just walk the fuck away, don't say shit else. She be playing with that thing all day at home, sending nasty text messages and pics of it to my phone. By the time I get there, she be in her zone, butt naked at the door with nothing but them fluffy socks on. See, once I got the mind, the ass had to follow. So I get to stand up in it, lick it, lay up in it, and wallow. She say when I'm not inside her, she feels so empty and hollow because I still her with the meat harder than Troy Polamalu. I know how to take her there because I know how to read her signs. To give her what she want, I stroke her mind and her behind. So I'm hitting it from the back. I massage her neck and shoulders while I grind. Be having her feeling like a queen, yet subjugated at the same damn time. And I love how she's as sensitive in her tits as her clit. How that thing stay wet and she be so eager to submit. No hesitation, no arguments, she don't complain one bit. I get it like a gangster every time I hit. I turn my head to the side when I tongue kiss her mouth. Subconsciously, I can't wait to get to her sweeter lips down south. So, over each peak and through the valley, I leave my saliva trail on my way to the lake by the enchanted forest. No faster than a snail. Y'all fuck with me, it's poetry, y'all. I gotta put some poetry in this shit. As I was saying, over each peak and through the valley, I leave my saliva trail on my way to the lake by the enchanted forest, no faster than a snail. Then I dive in like a cannibal, savoring her nectar. I orally invade her. She calls me Hannibal Lecter. I'm the victor. Cause she's losing her composure as I'm lapping up the ambrosia and she's screaming out stupid shit like, I ought to thought I told you. True story. And I ain't thinking about the easy button, cause I love my work. I'm not thinking about her clit till she's so wet I gotta slurp. Till my neck start to hurt, till her hips start to twerk, till I swallow so much of her juices I feel like I gotta burp. When I come up for air, she's practically licking my face. And I swear I can't tell who's more in love with her taste. I get it any way I want it. I never get bored. She like to be manhandled. She never puts up a guard. All women want their ass smacked, whether or not they show their cards. The only difference between them is who, when, where, why, and most importantly, how hard. Message. She love her spankings. All hands, no switch. She get out of line on purpose, so I have to give her a few licks. And if she try to apologize, I make her tell it to the dick. She know what she gonna get. She gets off on that shit. And speaking of which, head game so legit. She don't stop till I make her ass quit. So enthusiastic, like she determined to make it spit. Them girls before her were faking. This woman got true grit. And ain't nothing like seeing her butt naked in the kitchen. And she always gives me the big piece of chicken. And I eat it just like I do her, with a lot of fingering and a lot of licking. And I usually don't stop till her leg get to twitching. till her abdomen rock hard and her heels get to clicking. Got her head spinning from orgasm and positions I'm switching. She treat me good, I treat her better. Ain't no pimping or no tricking. But I fuck her like she owe me money and I'm collecting like Quicken. Anytime I got an itch, she willing to scratch it. That's why I don't mind taking a ride and getting stuck in that traffic. Things she do to me, Vanessa Del Rio could match it. Freaky or understatement, I shit pornographic. She ready, willing, and able anytime I want her. No surprise in her at all. She like when I sneak up on her. During the day, the afternoon, the middle of the night, or the morning. She be like, ooh, baby, what you doing? A minute ago, you was snoring. And sometimes she won't let me hold her like I want to at night. She push me off or say I'm too heavy and I'm squeezing her too tight. But she let me come back after I pout and I promise not to smother her. I'm a huggy bear and sometimes I don't know my strength when I be loving her. And my mornings with her come way too soon. So I love having her pink chocolate all tucked in my spoon. But watching her get up and walk out of the room make my man meat blow up like one of them party balloons. And if she asks me what I want for breakfast, I see some more of your poem, maybe a few licks or a bite of your moon. So I jump up and I throw her back on the bed like a goon. Do a jackknife on the mattress. Cut that ass till noon. Let's see, y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. I gotta see these. I'll be back, man. Told you this nigga was voluptuous. That nigga did all that talking and didn't talk about eating the pussy till you burp or nothing. Nigga, I eat the pussy till I get a sports injury. You ever pulled the muscle under your tongue? That's how you eat pussy, nigga. You eat pussy the right way. Get your black ass out of here. Tell you, I suck pussy till I get indigestion. Like, oh shit, that's heartburn, baby. That's heartburn. Might need a Tums.